Hi, I'm Jay McCallum with Core Balance Therapy here for our Friday video, and with me today is Dr. Tiana Tallant, who is a physical therapist in our practice, and Tiana is also an accomplished CrossFit athlete, so we wanted to talk a little bit today about CrossFit. So I think the first question I have is kind of what is CrossFit? Because I think everyone has this vision of 20-year-olds flipping tires and doing exercises that are, got names of Eastern European countries.
Totally.
And so what is it? What is CrossFit?
So the first thing I'll say is we have a big competition every year called the Crossfit Games, and you see people doing exactly that, flipping tires, climbing, scaling walls, all sorts of pretty high intensity things. And that's really not what you see when you walk into a typical CrossFit gym at all. If you Google CrossFit, it tells you that it's constantly varied, functional movements performed at high intensity. But really the goal of CrossFit is to help people move better and feel better and be more fit.
Okay. So the second thing I have is, I think the impression a lot of people have is that CrossFit is a really good way to get hurt. I can't do CrossFit, I get hurt if I do CrossFit, or that's a crazy thing, I shouldn't do it, it's dangerous. So what do you think of that? Is it something that's risky?
I think that any physical activity, puts you at risk of injury, but it's really not the physical activity itself that is inherently dangerous. I think that CrossFit generally, especially our CrossFit community here in Flagstaff, we're really amazing at scaling workouts for people. So making whatever the workout of the day is accessible to people of all different physical activity levels. We have teens that come and work out at our gym. We have people over 60, and we're all doing a version of the same workout on any given day. So that's one thing that CrossFit also is very proud of, is our ability to scale workouts for people of any level.
Cool. And so and the last thing I wanted to ask about is if someone was interested in CrossFit, if they thought, well, that sounds interesting, a variable, high-intensity workout in a group setting with that's not all just really young, fit people, what would be the next step? How would I know that I'm at the right place, and what would I look for in a CrossFit box that's that would make me feel like, okay, this is going to be a good setting for me?
Totally. So wherever you are, you Google CrossFit gyms in my area, and there's so many boxes now all over the country, all over the world. So generally speaking, probably wherever you are, there's at least a box. I think the things to look for as far as quality of trainer is people that pay attention to you individually, ask about any injuries that you have or any physical conditions that might prevent you from performing a workout as prescribed, things like that. So just taking the time to ask you questions about your needs.
Cool.
For sure.
That's a lot of good information. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And for our viewers, if you are interested in CrossFit but you're worried about any injury, Tiana's a great resource. Feel free to give us a call, and we can get you onto her schedule if you would like. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Thanks.